A very good afternoon to one and all who is joining us for the live broadcast of yet another match here at the I League 2 2025-26. And this is match number 14, and it's going to be the Sporting Club in Goa who are locking horns versus Sudeva Delhi Football Club right here at the Bambolim Athletic Stadium in Goa. And this is, as you know, the third tier of the Indian football pyramid. Everyone looks forward to, and here, right here, here on a Tuesday. It's sunny and it's bright, and it's very much into the depth of the afternoon proceedings that you are watching all the sections. This is going to be a very nice section because Sporting Club de Goa, they are playing their fourth match today on the back of a draw versus the Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC, where they had the man of the match performance from Doyle Alves. Before that, they won 1-0 versus the Neroka Football Club. So they will be just getting their points in the right manner because they started off not very handsomely. They lost 0 goals to 1 versus United Sports Club. So that was all about Sports Club de Goa. If you if you look and put your point on Sudeva Delhi Football Club, they are playing the third match and they're on the back of a loss of 1 goals to 2 versus the Delhi Football Club. And they also drew 0-0 versus the Karviang Long Morning Star FC. So things needs to come to a restructuring point. They need to restructure the Sudeva Delhi Football Club, and it comes in terms of getting their business and started. This is Mayur Barua, your host commentator behind the mic, and watching all this action live on the on Indian football. I'm sure this will go so much into the depth to know of how they'll be proceeding live. I'm sure there'll be so many fans, and you'll see how the sports just gets to a very nice conundrum as you look at the starting 11 that will be taking part for the Sporting Club de Goa. Avilash Paul is the goalkeeper. The captain is Kunal Keshav, Narayan Das, Doyle Alves. I've already mentioned he was man of the match in the last match. Nangam Naotsa Singh, Alistair Anthony, Syed Omer, Ivan Costa, Joyner Monte, Loranko, Niraj, Nikhil Parekh, and Lenny Rodriguez. So that was the starting 11, and the coach is Augusta Wilson. And that's the substitutes for Sporting Club de Goa: Dheeraj Chauhan, Samuel Gregoria Costa, Raghav Gupta, Sweden Fernandez, Joyce and Regan Gonka. He was the man of the match in the second match that they won 1-0 versus Neroka Football Club. Abhimanyu Singh, the goalkeeper, Vinil Pujari, Robi Hansa, and Zeri Onesmas Pulamte. So that's the substitutes for Sporting Club de Goa. So we'll be putting our mind on to Sudeva Delhi Football Club. The coach is Zahid Sahib Mir. Looking at the starting 11, Lalmuan Nwampa, Zahid Yusuf, Aryan Khokar, Harmanpreet Singh, the captain Tondoma Singh, KS Shikhar, Rituraj Mohan, the goalkeeper Nitish Mehra, Moirang Tem Ronaldo, Wangdem Tamang, K. Lalmal Swama. Wangdem Tamang scored the only goal in the losing match versus Delhi Football Club. Looking at the substitutes of Sudhir Delhi Football Club, goalkeeper Waheng Damarang will be getting more as the volunteers brings the did so much of that flag that symbolizes the energy, the moments that always and already signifies how much it means as you get into this hallowed venue. As they cross right over that football, it's such a nice angle, isn't it? The camera is there, and you have the match official walking in, and then the players, of course, from the left and the right in yellow and orange. As they walk, they just want to put it in an absolute right direction for them. I'm sure it will be so nice as we get into the ready structure, the mood that we always talk about, because we are here at the Bambolim Stadium in Goa, all getting kicked off in another match. Match number 14 of the I League 2, Sporting Club de Goa playing versus the Sudeva Delhi Football Club. And it's a 4:30 p.m. start, already at 4 o'clock. match has started between Sporting Club Bengaluru versus the United Sports Club. And then tomorrow it will be FC Bangalore United to play at Nerok versus Neroka FC at 4 p.m. Then Karbi Anglong plays Morning Star plays versus GMSC at 6 p.m. So two scheduled matches for tomorrow. On your screen, those are the match officials that you saw. Great smiling match officials, very ready and eager to go off. First referee is Jarvis Macwan. He'll be assisted by Pratik Arun Bajaj and Anson Ciento. On your screen, you can see it's the players. They'll be really up against and going. That's the team from Sudeva Football Club, and this in orange and white is the Sporting Club de Goa in orange, white, and orange. The other one was yellow, and yellow was Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Very important match, especially for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. As I've mentioned before, they're yet to register a win on the back of a loss at the first match 0-0. And Sporting Club they go up. Haven't had too many goals, but they are on the back of a draw and then a win under their belt. Well, the start was not good, so haven't considered too many goals and just considered two. Those match officials' name on your screen: Jarvis Macon, I've already mentioned, assisted by Pratik Arun Bajaj and Hanson C. Anto. And and the fourth official is Mubasir Kaliokarat Putial Purail. The match commissioner is Aman Azam Tumbi. And that's me, Mayur Barwa, your commentator, to take off the proceedings for today's match as we get not very smiling captains. They already feel the pressure. The handsets will go on between them, and they'll feel the positive vibes between the referees, and they will scatter and run in different directions of this venue here at Bambulim Stadium in Goa, as we are just seconds away for the blow of the whistle from the referee, Mr. Jarvis Macwan, and then we'll be kicking off match number 14 of this I League number 2. This will be a good one. Let's how they have just penetrated. If I have to talk about this is the third tier of the Indian football pyramid. 8 clubs were there in the 2023-24 season, played in home and away basis, and it's basis on a double robin format. And the previous champions were Sporting Club de Goa. This is how they would love to keep their march of the adjectives moving, and they've always been something which they'll be very, very sporting and be very mindful of, just trying to see if there is something of a hint of that initial play, as we are just some seconds away from the match getting started. It's breezy, it's hot, it's sunny, as Mr. Jarwan looks at his clock. We are trying to then stick it by for 4:30, and he blows the whistle, and the match gets started. All this action you're watching on the Indian football YouTube, on our Indian football channel. As from the left flank, there is a try coming in from Sporting Club de Goa, trying to put the attack very first up. He nicely played, trying to cross and dodge between the players from Sudeva Football Club. Nicely plays. It's a great angle, trying to put that cross. And I have to make myself corrected on the YouTube channel of Indian football. It'll be a nice bargain of how they get it. So the orange and white already trying to put their legwork to action. As you can see, the left flank getting heavily populated with those kicks. And very nice energy that will feel for. And there's an athletic track which is revolving all across this venue. So the multi-structured venue right here in Goa. To start off, they'll get a corner kick opportunity within 1.5, less than a 1.5 minutes, and they just form it so nicely. So that'll be the start up to get there On us moving. Let's see. Kicks it fine. One of the defender just falls down. So it's number 24, Ivan Costa. It's from Sporting Club de Goa, who started off the honors, the movement of getting it right from the corner. It's all about how defensive you can get on your early blocks. It's Sudeva Delhi Football Club is trying to make it in a nice cordon of a right angle. So this will be very tight. See how they can just pull it in a nice manner. They'll get it. I'm sure they'll understand how tight it can be because they're searching for the first victory here. Suriba Delhi Football Club. And the last season, it was in the second position was Tempo Football Club. We'll get to it back later. What a lovely cross pass it was. His colleague was right at the center of receiving the ball, and he could have easily thwarted the ball away or could have kicked in right in the goal, into the mouth of the goal post. It's talking about the champions 2023-24 was Sporting Club Bengaluru. Second position was claimed by Dempo Sports Club, and jointly along with Sporting Club de Bengaluru, they were promoted teams for 2024-25 season. And relegated in that season was Maharashtra Orange Football Club and Mumbai Kangre Football Club. Both were relegated from the 2023-24 I League 2. So that becomes very important, isn't it, to try and corner yourself, to try and see of how the promotion structure will be, how quickly you can get it. And the first time that you now see Sudeva Delhi Football Club getting trying to make an mating attack. Don't get excited to see the Orange Army if you're a supporter of beg your pardon, of Sporting Club de Goa, because from the right to the left they're defending, which means Sudeva Delhi Football Club. The yellow, I mean yellow and yellow and yellow are is attacking from the right to the left, and from the left to the right, it will be the Sporting Club the Goa. It's a very nice amendment of trying to spot, and it's very crucial of how important it can be caring and not making very much mindful of all those chapters that you can easily go on in a very first up. It's 4.5 minutes just finishes by in the first half of this football match, especially which is important for the Sudeva Delhi Football Club. So, Delhi Football Sporting Club de Goa, they're scheduled to play four more matches till the 15th of May. And after that, again, they have to look at how the schedule will look like. And for the Sudeva Delhi Football Club, they are scheduled to play five more matches after this match. And for Sporting Club de Goa, they'll be playing Delhi Football Club on the 20th of April at 4 p.m. Then GMSC on 2nd of May at 4:30 p.m. Then versus FC Bangalore United on 8th May at 4:30 p.m. and then Sporting Club de Goa plays on versus the Sporting Club Bangalore on 15th May at 4:30 p.m. So those are the four matches which are lined up after this match for Sporting Club de Goa. And for Sudeba Delhi Football Club, they play five matches. After this, they play GMSC on the 21st of April at 4 p.m. and then FC Bengaluru United on 27th of April at 4 p.m. and then versus Sporting Club Bengaluru on the 3rd May at 4 p.m. Then versus United Sports Club on the 9th May at 3 p.m. and then Suleva Delhi Football Club, they play Neroka Football Club on 14th of May at 3 p.m. So those are the lineup matches for them after this encounter today. And they've started off well. They are growing and trying to bruise each other. It will be such a nice statement to play for them. How easily it gets through the defensive work. of Sudeva Delhi Football Club and going across very quickly. And that was Alistair Anthony with the ball. That's the goalkeeper of Sudeva Delhi Football Club, jersey number 21, Nitish Mehra, all in blues, light blue, dark blue combination for him, for Nitish Mehra. For the goalkeeper at the other end is Avilas Paul, number one for Sporting Club de Goa. No disturbances at the moment in his home. So he's sitting very comfortably, standing very comfortably, I would say. There's one attacker now coming in for from the Sudeva Delhi Football Club. They know they very much have the pressure more than the Sporting Club the Goa, who are playing in their home territory at the moment and really looking very dangerous. Though nothing much happens from the surface, it's more of how the dimensions will be working out. As you can see, the referees, the assistants referee today, Mr. Pratik Arun Bajaj and Mr. Anson C. Anto, just lifts of the flag, saying it's in probably an offside there. The fourth official is Mr. Mubasir Kolaka Rakat Putia Rail. Match commissioner is Ahban Azam Tumbi, and referee assessor is Mr. Egidio Francisco da Costa. Referee is Mr. Zaris Makwan. The ball is getting hurled from one portion to the other. Trying to make some earlier cross entry by Sudeva Delhi Football Club. They have been trying to get in and trying to burst it as much as possible. That is the coach of Sudeva Delhi Football Club, I believe. And if I have to talk about the coaches, Sporting Club the Goa, the team coach is Mr. Augusta Wilson da Silva. The team manager is Mr. Malcolm Marvin Gonsalves. For Sudeva Delhi Football Club, the team coach is Mr. Zahid Safi Mir, and the team manager is Mr. L. Anthony Ramesh. Pressure will be there, as I mentioned before, on the Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Both the teams at the moment at 0-0 as we enter the 10th minute of the first quarter. It's very important that they keep on pressing the guns, and that was hurling with the ball was number 14 Rituraj Mohan from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Trying to snatch the ball was the attacker was very much into the position. Avilas Paul at the ball from Sporting Club de Goa, the goalkeeper, to stand up very tall on your screen with the ball. Number 42, Lenny Rodriguez from Sporting Club de Goa. And that's Neeraj Nikhil Parekh, a very important defender for Sporting Club de Goa. Trying to pull that ball up, going back, nicely put across, trying to put up some diagonal pass, nice aerial angle, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper there of Sudeva Delhi Football Club, Nitish Mehra, who again kicks it off right over the equator. And it's a chance for the defensive work of joiner Monte Lorengo, number 27, at the corner. Two of the players from the opposition gets into a heckling position, and it was with Zahid Yusuf of Sudeva along with Gangmam Nauja Singh of Sporting Club de Goa. Nice triangular passes again gets into the leg of Zahid Yusuf. Yusuf was trying to play it finer, but the midfield region of Sporting Club de Goa getting little very much attuned to the fact, and then Doyle Elvis, the man of the match with one goal in the last losing match, they come into the picture. There's several movements going on. The movie stuff. Oh, it got into one of the zone. Straight up from Sudeva, number 26, Moirang Tem Ronaldo Singh, not looking too good. At the other corner, under the shadows, is player number 42, Lenny Rodriguez. Both of them not looking too good at the moment as referee Jarvis Markwan is trying to intervene of exactly looking, trying to know, but more in pain, I believe, is a player. There you go. Got it right underneath the legs of Moirangtem Ronaldo Singh. That's why he's crouching. Bit of a halter play. He was trying to seek medical attention. Zero for Sporting Club de Goa. Zero for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. 0-0 at the moment. Let's try to get through the technicalities right into Avinash Paul there, the goalkeeper, and putting it much more stranger of how they can go on. I'm sure they'll be trying to seek a pass of how they can just get the movement of one to one. Man to man marking again becomes hugely important at such important phase, or if you say the facets of the game. Let's bring you all this. Oh, this is a header. Definite header tried from Sporting Club de Goa as he flew. If it was more in line, and the goalkeeper would have come into a very different proposition. Look at how the cross came in. He flew, didn't allow the ball to settle in. It had been absolutely wonderful work. I wouldn't have been surprised if they got the first goal to the name the way they have started off. It smell like a bird ringing in. First came the header from Doyle Elvis. Beg your pardon. The cross came in from Doyle Elvis, and now a bit of a concern for the goalkeeper Nitish Mehra. Number 21, medical assistance comes in to just nurse that injury. But it's hot and humid that will just allow the players to get into the groove and get some energy gulping in. You can see that that player is right behind the goal post under the shadows because it gets tiring. To tell you, maybe you're grown ups, and I think with the shadows is number 7. That's Doyle Elvis from Sporting Club de Goa. He's saying, "Let me re-energize myself. Let me not just." Waste my energy just waiting there as the opposition's goalkeeper is trying to get itself nursed. A corner kick from Niraj Nikhil Parekh from Sporting Club de Goa has not been too fairly inwards. He still be stopped by his teammate. It's a nice curve angle from Nangam Nawata Singh from Sporting Club de Goa. Good defensive work also, trying to form a nice corridor and good man-to-man marking also. But if you talk about initially, it was just 20% of the possession from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Now they're getting much more of that. I think the percentile, if I have to talk about, will be 65-35. So they'll have to get more of it if I have to, kindly try and possess that. They are making an important mark at the moment into the 17th minute of the first half. Triangular shape, trying to bring that ball right between the two of the midfielders was K. Lalmal Swama from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. That's K. Lalma Swama, very important defender, past the center line now at the moment, trying to see where he can sneak the ball through with a bounce. He gives right to his mate. From the right to the left is Sudeva Delhi Football Club, who will be defending. As the ball just squares and rolls by along towards the goalkeeper, Avilas Paul of Sporting Club de Goa. On this action, you're watching of the I League 2, match number 14, coming live from the Bambolim Athletic Stadium here in the state of Goa. Live and exclusive on the YouTube channel of Indian Football. So it's really great work I'd say from Sudeva Delhi Football Club on the back of a loss of 1-2. Here they've been able to halt some bit of progress work being done by Sporting Club de Goa early on, not allowing them to probably play very much freely. On your screen, that's Joyner Monte Lorenco from Sporting Club de Goa. It'll so much would mean for Doyle Elvis, the other goal scorer, Joyson Regan Gaonkar, who was the first goal scorer and a man of the match in the winning performance, is the substitute. I'm sure those rolling substitutions will be coming into play as the player from the left flank was trying to hit in very hard. Good work in a defense from Sudeva Delhi Football Club to let the ball roll over and go out of bounds. They'll have to keep that mindful and pinpoint accurately. That's nicely was their Nitish Mehra, the goalkeeper, crisscrossing himself. Not very tall in stature, lying very well. That's Lal Muanama, jersey number 2 from Sudeva Delhi Football Club, who took it into his head. A nice proceedings in a good straight line, nice diagonal passes coming in from the Sporting Club. They go up, as you can see, at Charsel trying to tackle the ball and tackles it very nicely. Is Kunal Keshav Kudaikar, the captain? That's the captain. Receives the ball, and captain rolls over it to Gangbam Naucha Singh of Sporting Club de Goa. A good, fantastic tackle that you see right, trying to get it right from the defenses of Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Holds up the ball is now Nangam Naucha Singh. He throws it. A header being attempted from Sporting Club de Goa. They have missed now around 2-3 opportunities from the corner. Both the corners were bombarded, but not vastly where it needed to be. I think the first one was preparedness. Now it was more of getting on with the game because 20 minutes have finished by and both the teams have not been able to do much. And I haven't seen any factoring of a good angle, any nice thrust or any forceful shots from either of the teams. So a bit of a surprise that neither of the teams have been vastly and agonizingly close that they have been able to invade of the terrorists, and especially so Sporting Club de Goa, the home team, which will ride so much on them to try and see if this is something which they were trying to incur for. So that makes a very important number of why it needs to be done. Sure, they will be putting the best of the name for themselves. Are they going it? Are they getting it? Not getting much in there. So will it be watched? Will it be something that they have been trying and not getting it right through? Oh, there's a yellow card. There is a yellow card coming and not a good news at all. Oh, as you thought you'll be quietly going through our paces, here comes a card which is really not good, which is something which is not much that you can just call out for. And on your mind, you'll only keep on reeling all those moments. That why it came for the quarrel will be there, the questions will definitely be asked for. But here is a moment where you felt okay, we should be getting it going. We won't be doing anything tough. But it's more of how you are just getting it going. So let's see if they can still press the line here. So how much concerns it will be very important to see. So Sudeva Delhi Football Club's Harmanpreet Singh gets that yellow card. I'm sure he'll be vastly disappointed, and you all do get it, isn't it? Whenever there is a very important, that you are playing such an important match, all of what they will be learning only from here on of not committing that huge mistake. Because if this just keeps on coming, it doesn't look anything useful for you, and that's why it's so important that you understand that you need to be just be in your game. You cannot be looking any bad from here on. Be nice as that cross comes in from both from especially from Sporting Club de Goa. Very slowly, it's just few of the matches which have now finished in the leagues that you blink an eye and you'll be missing much of the action. So that's the reason why you don't want it to be going against your name. Just nicely rolled up into a suddenly in a wrong zone that the ball was passed for. Nice cross there. A small bit of an angular pass there. Try to make the movement correct. There's a sports come. This nicely kicked off from the corner range is Narayan Das. And he crosses over. There's the diagonal one. Is this an opportunity? How close was this one? Onto the foot to Nangam Naocha Singh. Another chance which keep on coming for Sporting Club de Goa. The supporters of Goa must be the edge of the seat thinking, here is a chance for us. It's like water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. Very hugely disappointed, and you'll be gutted. 25 minutes of finish, under 20 minutes remaining plus the extra time. Not a single goal has been scored. Not about the goals, it's about how close you have come into for hurling it. It will mean so much for them. They'll be just be saying that you shouldn't be missing all those. Because there again comes very tough, because till the moment you are trying to just gog your concerns and suddenly you miss all the line of it, it then makes little bit of making it not a very start the best of the start that we'll be hoping for. Let's see if the corner can change it. The who's and us that you so vastly talk about. Can it be just a movement and those rollers that you so nicely do it? There you go. There we go. It could have been very close. Then could have been a perfect start to open the score line. They know time is running out in this first quarter. Still have the chance to make that important areas and the criteria going on, but not making of much of a movement here. Disappointment for sure. This is not of what they were hoping for. But it's the hope that keeps everything alive. It's a hope that will be just picking that brindle of energy. Just cannot be cornered, I'm sure. It's just that one after the others as topples over. Oh, this is making things tough at the moment. Two of them, I feel they've fallen on the same area where they did fall previously also. Is it okay? Have they done nicely of how pinpointedly they did go off the mark here? All of them just fell down. It's right at the corner. Scoreline still says 0-0. Time to trickle by. Those will be adding to the important pointers. Don't have to worry. That's how the cards will be playing for both these teams. Very important that they stick to their guns and don't do anything nasty. Ball just goes in a very nice angle at the moment. Very vast and cross that will make that army very much preserved from the corner. Again, that's now Munga is also playing such an important role today. I'm sure he'll be vastly saying, trying to make himself in a twist, in a nice 360-degree potential angle. All of those crosses that you see that misses, that ooze, you feel how close it was. And for all the supporters, will just be feeling, this is not the angle that we were hoping for. Can we get it much more quicker and tighter? Yeah. The scoreline still says 0-0 as we head into the 30th minute. We'll be having a small little breather. It's our drinks break time. 0 for Sporting Club de Goa, 0 for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. The ball goes just right over. And we start off after a small little break here of drinks. Won't be losing too much time on that. Creating that very much angle. Nice cross, getting it again in a nice way. How quickly they can sum off and beat it will be very important. It caused not much of a concern there for the goalkeeper Nitish Mehra from Sudeva. After this, Sporting Club de Goa will be playing on the 20th of April, the Delhi Football Club, which are again doing pretty well. So you don't want yourself as a team to be relegated. So it's always good that you play nice first half. But huge kudos the way Sudeva Delhi Football Club has played in this contest. They're searching still for the first win in this I League 2 on the back of a loss of 1-2 versus Delhi Football Club. The lone goal scorer was Wang Deng Tamang. That was for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. For that, they lost, they drew, beg your pardon, 0-0 versus Karbi Anglong Morning Star Football Club. So apparently they're playing their third match, and Sporting Club, they go playing their fourth match. That's from the right flank coming in, the ball hurling towards the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper in question for Sporting Club de Goa is makes it really correctly. As you just Avilash Paul. Sometimes we try and search for what's the name, just getting in. You see the ball rolling by from the footer of Lalmo Nuama, the defender, as he rolls it over to Zahidi Yusuf in a nice cross angle. Very much ahead now with the ball is number 28, Wang Deng Tamang. I did mention he scored the only goal versus Delhi Football Club in that loss of 1-2. Some great energy now from Tong Dom Singh. Naurem, the ball flies. Very corner to the crossover. Collapse also coming in. Nicely valued onto that shot. As you see that replay, that will tell you the story of how that angle movement did come. And then now it will be a corner opportunity for the Yellow Army of Sudeva Delhi Football Club as we enter minute number 35 here. Terrido Pink. The pinkness makes it lose the team. I think those are probably substitutes warming up there. He doesn't cross an aerial, but he slides the ball on the surface. As you see, that's number 13, Jazu Prasan from Sudeva Football Club. He was not there in the initial playing 11. He was a substitute, warming the bench. Now he gives a nice diagonal aerial ball right to the corner of the hard line. And from the hard line, there is a left footer which came in, was not effective. Sporting Club de Goa will need to change the tactics. Now to see the change in the paces from the leg of Lenny Rodriguez. The ball goes right to the corner. On to let's see, is it Alistair Anthony or is it Joel Elvis at the corner? Oh, it's a slider. It's a good one. Big pass across. Oh, from it's 2-2 from Kunal Keshav Kundaiga, the captain, went to the leg of Lal Mohanama, number 2 of Sudeva Football Club. On your picture, vastly. That's number 13, Jazo Prashan. Jazo, it's now they're continuously building on the attack is Sudeva Football Club. Oh, as he was trying to get that header, there is a push. Does a card come in? We already see Harmanpreet Singh getting a yellow card today. So that was in the 13th. not of a much of which was they were trying to get it. So you'll have to be very, very much careful. Harmanpreet Singh, number 7 in the forwards from Sudeva Football Club, got a yellow card. This is around 10 minutes back. Nice angle. Oh, well done. The goalkeeper is Avilash Paul as he rose up to the air. From the right to the left is attacking the Yellow Army, Sudeva Football Club. Remember, from the left to the right is attacking Sporting Club de Goa. 8 versus 9. How nice pictures, isn't it? Tondomba Singh Nauram versus Nangam Nawatsa Singh. Clappings also comes in, so they love that play. There's Alistair Anthony with the clap. Says you've done brilliantly to tackle with your opposition. Get the balls. As you can see, that's number 5, Aryan Kokar from Sudeva Football Club, trying to pass it on to Alistair Anthony. Very cute corner is Alistair Anthony in the forwards for Sporting Club de Goa. Loses the momentum if he goes far ahead, leaving the attackers, leaving the defenders behind with attacker too far, then it will be an offside. Still no goals. 38 minute. It is now playing and relying here, trying to dribble and cross it, passes it nicely. Is Narayan Das? That's Narayan Das. Nice cross pass. There's a huge gap. Man-to-man marking has not been too valiant at the moment for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. And now there is a chance for Nangam Nauja Singh to get right between those defenders. Gives it to number 2, Kunal Keshav Kundaikar. The captain comes towards the right flank. He gives it back to Nangam Nauja Singh, who makes an aerial movement of the ball, but comes quickly is the goalkeeper Nitish Mehra of Sudeva Delhi Football Club to let the ball towards away. The ball crisscrossing and revolving dangerously close into the quartet of Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Now it has been cornered right past the center line, putting in a nice breach. That defense has been little tight. I believe they've been able to pass on to their colleagues in a nice hexagon manner repeatedly. Now Sporting Club they go up, and which is not even allowing the uh, the boys from Sudeva Delhi Football Club to get the ball very quickly. Oh, it's a lovely cross pass beneath the legs of one of the defenders of Sudeva Delhi Football Club. They might have got a cold feet just for a second. What a nice long kick it was to get right in the goal post, but it was not to be. Gets out of bounds into that 40th minute. Now we enter. So 5 minutes plus the extra time now remaining in the first half. Has to be so quickly that you see the ball. But nice flyby, good energy onto that ball, trying trying to make that irritation go past the body. And important for Sporting Club de Goa. Not only they are playing in a home territory, they have also won the their their second match 1-0 versus Neroka Football Club on the back of a draw of 1-1 versus the Karbi Anglong Morning Star Football Club. Getting into the D from the right flank was Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Do they get a goal here before they get into the shadows of the dugout, or a good left to right footer trying to buff the defenders of Sporting Club de Goa. Get it, trying to remove any rustiness as joiner Monte Lorengo gets the ball. Sporting Club de Goa puts it in a nice triangle pass towards the corner. Can it go one single energy? This is number 5 here. It's Aryan Kokar from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Aryan Kokar along with Nangam Nawacha Singh. Now the ball is into the feet of the captain Kunal Keshav Kundaigar, who quickly gives it towards the goalkeeper Avilas Paul, who makes the ball rise a nice feet above the air, into the air, I would say. The ball from the ground, getting into the air. So past the center line now from the angle of Lenny Rodriguez. It's a nice steal of the ball from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. I believe that was K.S. Shekhar or Rituraj Mohan probably who stole the ball. Doyle Elvis got some footing on to there. There is where he makes the mark out that this is where you need to. This is where the foul did happen. So it will be Lenny Rodriguez will be putting the ball. It's a foul, so he'll give it to, of course, for I believe it's for Alistair Anthony or to Doyle Elvis. Doyle Elvis was the man of the match in the last match they played versus Carby Anglong Morningstar FC in the draw match of 1-1 for the guard for Sporting Club de Goa. Very nice is the forwards here. That's the foul. He kicks it off. The ball goes over right into the hands of the goalkeeper Nitish Mehra of Sudeva Delhi Football Club. On the charge with the ball is the Yellow Army on the left foot. That was Rituraj Mohan quickly with the ball, trying to circle it, spin it onto the engines of his legs, of his foot underneath, but couldn't get it. We were into the 43rd minute now. In the 43 minutes now exactly finishes by the official timer on the screen. You're watching match number 14 of I League 2, live and exclusive on the YouTube channel of Indian Football, right here from the Bambolim Athletic Stadium in the state of Goa. Very culture, that's just a sports culture. There is so much love about Goa. Should be people coming in. I don't see any stands at the moment. It's very much the athletic track, as I mentioned before. Only probably for the guest, or I'm sure they'll be make to see some practices there, and you'll definitely be allowed to come and see. Or else it's been a good game, which is at the moment going on. Trying to still gets a good stolen the ball was from Dondomba Singh Narim of Sudeva Football Club. With the ball now is Jajo Prashan. Jajo Prashan trying to tackle the ball. He had two of the defenders right before him. This is a good cross angle. Right between Kunal Keshav Kundaigar in front. With him was assisting Alistair Anthony. But how in jig-jag manner he has been able to steal the ball and with his right footer made the ball rise up. Unfortunately, not towards where he's intending it to be. As a scoreline for both the teams remains at 0-0. I'm sure it'll be a disappointment right on the face. This might be the first goal. No, it is not to be. Doyle Elvis with his right footer from the right flank. Oh my goodness. Pooh, how close was this one? Doyle Elvis could have got consecutive goals if finished with the last goal. There you go, 4 minutes. 4 minutes have been added to the extra time. But in the dying seconds, with just the addition of the extra minutes, he could have got the first goal. Sporting Club de Goa, the home team, could have gone smiling into the dugout at halftime. But it is not to be. We'll have to wait a little longer for them. They'll be keeping the fingers crossed with with the prayers on the lips that the wait is not much longer. Trying to get a good cross. Yes, Jajo Prashant from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. He's in the forwards. He's been very much been able to steal the ball. On the picture is Rituraj Mohan, the midfielder. It's a nice header. And Harmanpreet Singh with the ball. Well done, the goalkeeper. Is Avilas Paul. It's the ball. Spokes it right from that wide range on the left. The territorial defense, the territorial waters of Sudeva Delhi Football Club is time and again being tested, but they have said that We also got it back. We'll also be testing, and how they're testing it so well. Can you get into the footing? Was Harmanpreet Kaur, the only player till now, has got a yellow card in this match. Harmanpreet Singh. They call him Harpreet also. But at least I've got at the moment. Number 4 is Dheeraj Chauhan from Sporting Club de Goa in the defending position. Not there again in initial list of the playing 11. Gets it first up, gets it very much nicely going. They know how nice and well they've been able to just keep it rolling. That roller coaster ride, it is so vastly say, be be nicely put to test. Let's see how much they can put to test. Over 4 minutes were added, has got some portion on the leg. One of those forwards playing for the Sporting Club de Goa. In the 40th minute, it's a nice gameplay at the moment going on. Good sportsman spirit also being shown from Sudeva Delhi Football Club as they extend the hands of pulling him up from the ground. Just 2 minutes remaining, I believe, just 1 minute now remaining for the whistle to be blown to signal the end of the first half. Going from the right flank, trying again. This might be an important one. Right at the corner, the goalkeeper, Avilash Fall, is absolutely frustrated. You're thinking that there should have been the first one coming from Sporting Club. They go up, but here it is, Sudeva Tele Football Club. How close was this one? There we go. I believe that's number 18, or it was that number 13? Couldn't figure it out. I believe that's number 13. Jajo Prashant from Sudeva Football Club, who could have got his left foot in action for the first goal. But still, it remains 0-0 for both the teams. It's absolutely frustrated of not seeing his defenders coming at the right time. The whistle will be blown at any point of time. You see that angle pass, good cross, getting into the angle for Jazav Prashant. Jazav Prashant regularly hitting his right foot up. And there we go. Referee blows up the whistle, and he says it's all for us to relax a bit because it's the end of the first half. Yet to open a scoreline in this match number 14 in the first half. Sporting Club de Goa 0, Sudeva Delhi Football Club 0. It's been a game which I will believe Sudeva Delhi Football Club will be a touch bit happier that they've been able to stop in the ranks of getting that ball going farther across. So let's see what happens from here on. We are getting into the shadows. We'll be back with the second half very soon. This is Mayur Barwa with the mic. So don't go far away. We'll be back for all this action live and exclusive on the YouTube channel of Indian football. So don't go far away. The second half of match number 14 of I League 2. At the moment, the score line is 0-0 with a blow of the whistle from the referee. It is kickoff again for the next set of 45 minutes. Again, it will be your host commentator, Mayur Barwa, watching the I League 2 when the Sporting Club de Goa R0 in their home territory versus the Sudeva Delhi Football Club. And now the sides will change. So from the right to the left to let attack is the Sporting Club de Goa. From the left to the right to let attack is Sudeva Delhi Football Club. All this action coming to you live from the Manolim Athletic Stadium in the state of Goa. Now live the pictures on the YouTube channel of Indian football. A good encounter. A little more rigorous, I would say. Had to take that extra bit of an extra push. India football is Sporting Club. They go out the home team. Because generally, I'm sure before the match started, a few of them, with all due respect, might be thinking it will be getting tough for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. But here they are playing very good football. As you can see from the corner, it's Lal Muanama, the defender, getting toppled up along with Alistair Antony. On your screen, that's Ivan Costa. Very nice midfielder in the region, trying to block it off. Oh, it's a lovely tackle. Look, that ball just at the right moment. He slides and makes that ball go out of bounds. Fantastically done. He was moving briskly. He was that forward. I believe that is Doyle Elvis with the ball, trying to tackle his number 19, Syed Umair. Syed Umair from the left flank. He gives a lovely pass. The assist was brilliant. Collection from the goalkeeper, Nitish Mehra, was excellent. It could have been close. How well they keep on doing this. The ball has gone very much right to the corner of beyond the athletics tracks. This could have been absolutely brilliant. We did see at the other end when exactly 45 minutes finished and the camera panned out to the assistant referee showing 4 minutes. It could have been 1-0 for the Sporting Club de Goa. This is another one. I think this is a brilliant start from both the teams. Firstly, it was Sporting Club de Goa, then now Sudeva Delhi Football Club giving a brilliant answer, trying to tackle the ball. KS Shikhar on your screen, along with Syed Umair of Sporting Club de Goa. It's a good cross pass. It was from the foot of K. Lalmal Swama of Sudeva Football Club, getting a brilliant tackle onto the boot was Rituraj Mohan. It's a bit of a foul. That's why the signal from the referee did come in, whistling past us from where the foul has been created. Number 6, Narayan Das from Sporting Club de Goa will kick it off. Gets past the center line. I think the possession has been brilliant at the moment. As I talk about brilliancy, Aryan Coker from left flank. Winger will play such an important role. We've seen this as the ball rolls by, makes a reverse pass angle on to Joyner Monte Lorenko. It's a nice pyramid structure, almost like a hexagon play at the moment. Miraj Nikhil Parekh with the ball. It's a brilliant pass. Gets on moving. Trying to tackle. Look at that. Heckles. 4 versus 14. Oh, that was Zahid Yusuf from Sudeva. Heckling was Alistair Antony along with him. But now the crowd is built up. I'm sure where the camera is, there is a good sitting pavilion. Nice gallery there. You can hear the hooters and the claps and some cheers and anticipation coming in from the crowd. Again, it's a very good match. No goals at the moment at 0-0. Contest is alive and kicking right here at the Benolim ground. Benolim Athletics ground. Nestled right between the athletics track is this football ground. Shoulder the ball. A lovely assist in the tackles you can see from the left to the right. First it was from Alistair Anthony, then on to Syed Omar, and from the right footer kicks it away over the crossbar. Exactly 50 minutes have finished in this match. As you see the replay that came from Syed Umar, and just twice there the attackers were trying to take the headers, and then from the corner of the D, of the corner of the rectangle, came a right footer. As much as he was trying to get that ball curving towards the shores of the goalpost, it actually slided way above. But this is a brilliant hand-eye coordination movement between all those players was terrifically poised. Chance for Sudeva Delhi Football Club now. Beautiful cross pass. Ah, he's just trying to assist. It went in the wrong footing of the defender of Sporting Club de Goa. So Goa knows this team, Sudeva Delhi Football Club, have now made a nice comeback. As Wang Ding Tamang was trying to tackle the ball from the foot of number 19 of Syed Umair. He's not happy. So there's as a foul being committed. That's what he says. Number 42, Lenny Rodriguez. He says it's an unintentional push to to Raj Mohan, or it's that Wang Tamang, I believe, beg your pardon, Wang Den Tamang, who scored the only goal being scored in the losing cause of 1-2 versus the Delhi Football Club in the last match. 0-0 to start off in the draw versus Karbi Anglong Morning Star. And that's Wangning Tamang for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Whistle comes in from his left foot, slides the ball above. Was waiting for his colleagues to come right in time to use the right footer to be. It still remains at 52. It's to be absolutely top notch of what it needs to be, of how they can use the bruise to the best of their effect at the moment. It's very much essential of how they can now try and get it going. It will be very important. As much as you know, that is can it be, how much it will help now. The honors, can it roll by? The footer is good, not the best of the right footing. It is Mera, the goalkeeper, puts the ball but gives into the outgoes into Aryan Koka. Aryan Koka on to Wang Deng Tamang. He doesn't lose out the ball. He is a brilliant tackler with the ball with midfielder. So was there, a header was there, but this is the area where Sudeva Delhi Football Club will be defending. So supporters don't get excited as you see the ball rolling towards that area. 54 minutes now remaining. Just nicely engulf yourself with some energy. Is at the other end, number 28 was of Neeraj Nikhil Parekh of Sporting Club de Goa. Remember, this is the I League Two, the third tier of Indian football pyramid. 8 clubs in the 2023-24 season. It's a home and away basis they play. They're double robin format. Previous champions, Sporting Club Bengaluru, with Tempo Sports Club joining the Sporting Club Bengaluru as two teams which were promoted for 2024-25 season and relegated, where Maharashtra Orange Football Club and Mumbai Kankre Football Club from the 2023-24 I League 2. So much work needs to be done there for the other teams also. It's just the start of the season here for I League 2. So we'll have a long calendar pass beyond mid of May also. I've already mentioned. So someone joining the broadcast late or in the second half, That's why it is that you need to know of how to play. So four matches will be played after this, as per the calendar for Sporting Club de Goa. On 20th April, Sporting Club de Goa will be playing versus Delhi Football Club. Then on 2nd of May versus GMSC. 8th of May versus FC Bengaluru United. 15th of May versus Sporting Club Bengaluru. So this is the schedule for Sporting Club de Goa. For Sudeva Delhi Football Club, they play five matches after this versus GMSC on 21st April, versus FC Bengaluru United on 27th April, versus Sporting Club Bengaluru on 3rd of May, versus United Sports Club on the 9th of May, and then Neroka Football Club on the 14th of May. So these are the five matches in the wings scheduled for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. As you see, a substitution for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Narayan Das will be substitute. Narayan Das will go into substitute Niraj Nikhil Parekh. So it will be very much him to go in. I believe number 11, Sweden Fernandes, has actually has come in, and not Neeraj Nikhil Parekh, beg your pardon. So Narayan Das has come in to replace Sweden Fernandes, and Sweden Fernandes was was there trying to just get in. I've actually put out the wrong connotation, so that was Sahid Yusuf, if I have to say, and not. And so H. Lalming Tsuwanga as KS Shikhar actually comes in for Sudeva FC. If I have to repeat, for Sudeva it was. So KS Shikhar comes out and replaced by H. Lalming Tsuwanga for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. So my apologies on that. 57th minute now on this game in the second half. Going briskly, no goals in sight at the moment. Both the teams have definitely tried. And that's number 27, Joiner Monte Lorengo with the ball. He passes it on to his left footer and he gets it pastly Das to Narayan Das. Narayan Das again gives it to Noise Joiner Monte Lorengo, who in return gives it to the goalkeeper, Avilas Paul. And now on to for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. This is the area they're going to defend as they slightly passes it on to the goalkeeper, Nitish Mehra of Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Hugely playing that role nicely. They are getting on the league very much so. It's nice free roll by. Let's see how it is. Does they just pull it up, or they just got that one portion, just knowing that it might be not an easy one. Keep on moving, keep on moving. I think it will be striding ahead just to know what it is to be on the corner. Not easy getting into the head, into the legs of Joiner Monte Lorenco. Will be passing on towards the goalkeeper of Avilash Paul. He squares it up to on the back end as the ball just traverses in a nice angular passion right to the corner. Gets into the body of Aryan Kokar from Sudeva. The ball gets to recollection to Don Domba Singh Naram, the captain of Sudeva. He loses it on to Joiner Monte Lorenco of Sporting Club de Goa. Passing on now to Ivan Costa. Right at the center, trying to dribble, makes a reverse Playing among themselves, gives it to Narayan Das. That's Narayan Das, number six, rolling with the ball past the center line. See whom he can put it. He passes it on to Lenny Rodriguez. Rodriguez gives a nice aerial footer on to Nangamam Nawasasi. Now on the thing to Lenny Rodriguez. It's a good pass. And the defenses cannot be too tight here. Trying to troop the ball, and what he says, let me troop it out of the contest. 60 minutes have passed by, so which means just half an hour of gameplay is remaining here. Half an hour means 1800 seconds. We'll now try and bifurcate of how this next 30 minutes belongs on and for whom. They'll have to just cut and redress and regroup and see how it will be going in the next 30 minutes. Eventually, whoever claims to be in a much more longer position will be eventually be the winners for sure. Ball just sticks by from the leg of Neeraj Nikhil Parekh of Sporting Club de Goa that allows now is for Sudeva Delhi Football Club to get it from the right footer, right flank. Did come from Sporting Club de Goa. There's not to be trying to press the adjectives for the home. There we go. He clutches. Understand exactly who he is. Alistair, I believe that's Alistair Anthony with the ball from the right corner there. The much of a concern for this man on a picture. Nitish Mehra, the goalkeeper, number 21 from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. It's a nice flying cross. Gets it right over where he needed it to be. And the man-to-man marking will be so important here. And I think, yes, Sudeva Delhi Football Club has done really well. Playing the third match versus the Sporting Club de Goa, the home team playing the fourth match. No wins for them, one loss, one draw for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. On your picture, that is K. Lalmal Swama, the defender. The corner, and Wang Den Tamang will play a very important role, and they have been doing it, especially Wang Den Tamang. You can see while he was trying to square it up in the midfielder region. And but for Sporting Club, they go up playing in their home territory. They knows the fight is on. They have one loss, one win. As you have two substitutions now from Sporting Club de Goa, number 8 and 12. Number 8 is Samuel Gregoria Costa, and number 12 is Joyson Regan Gaonka. So Joyson Regan Gaonka got the man of the match in that win of 1-0 versus Neroka Football Club, which was the second match being played by Sporting Club de Goa. And he was there he was warming the bench, I'm sure, for such a long time. He must be frustrated. Knowing when should I go? Oh, nothing there in the first half. But now, after 18 minutes of waiting patiently, he gets a chance. Is Joyson Regan Gonka, jersey number 12 for Sporting Club de Goa, man of the match in the 1-0 victory versus Neroka Football Club. So started off with a loss. Is Sporting Club de Goa in his I League 2, 0-1 versus United Sports Club. Then 1-0, as I mentioned, versus Neroga Football Club. And the last match, drew 1-1 versus Darby Anglong Morning Star Football Club. Where man of the match was Joel Elvis, jersey number 7, who's currently playing, who has not been selected in the initial playing 11. So they have tasted everything: a loss, win, draw, trying to dribble, trying to buff, trying to win. Jezo Prashan, nice steal of the ball is from Sporting Club de Goa. Goodness, how it has just made its way pretty much far to the corner. This is right, not trying very hard. Just waiting to know where it needs to be sent through. That's Kunal Keshav Kundaigar, the captain. when bent heavily in the picture, nicely passes, trying to rotate as many of the picture to try and get the numbers. That's where they'll be so very effective and knowing of where they can just put up the headline for the boys. A 66 minute has come into the picture. How much poise it will be, how much they can now know from here on will be the most important feature. If the picture is correct, is the picture is very much known for them because 0-0 for both the teams and Sporting Club they go out. They know they need to put that foot in a much more important and a positive segment for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. It's all about a goal to send shivers not only across the spine but across this venue because if you definitely do have the support coming in. You did hear the hooters and the cheers coming in as long as they set the precedence to look it moving. Huge one from here and press it down. Press indeed we do. The nice pressing of the angle, just a header remaining from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Can they just keep this equal? It will be so important. I did see a yellow card coming in for number 7 of Harmanpreet Singh. You don't have to. You don't want that, isn't it? It was for the Sudeva Delhi Football Club. He's lying there. Got something on the legs here. Medical assistance comes in. Bit of a halt of play because of the injury. 0 for Sporting Club de Goa. 0 for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. The game starts. But the teams now know they'll have to put up a very different methodology of playing this up. From somewhere they'll have to keep the goal coming to send shivers across for the other team, which is unfortunately not happening at the moment. A bit of a concern here as you see substitutions coming in for Sporting Club de Goa. So number 89 just moves on
Number
right to
5,
the field of play.
number 7, Dale Alves is replaced by jersey
It's
number
89
18,
and
Robin
4
Sita.
for
Jersey
the
number 20,
Sporting Club de
Neeraj
Goa.
Parekh is replaced by
9 and
jersey number
4,
6, Dheeraj Chauhan.
and it's very important. So Chauhan is there. You can hear the announcements from the ground also. And they have good support, good backing. The only thing that the boys need to do is go and conquer the feet and then see if they survive this contest. The humidity will also be there. It's a part of the time where the world has moved in, especially in the subcontinent, from winters to summers. So that will be one huge factor when the boys try and gog into what the contest is lying at the moment with 0-0 for both the teams. Exactly 70 minutes will be finishing now, and after that, 20 minutes plus the extra time. So time moves very quickly. Waiting for the corner kick opportunity now. Where the cross will happening here. Starting, raise up his hands and hammers the shot onto the ball with his foot. The ball rises very much, waiting for the header to imply. And Sporting Club de Goas from the left footer did try as the ball just was about to kiss the ground. So where Sudeva Delhi Football Club, those players surrounding we got little napping. We have to see the replay. I think that will give a much more highlighted picture of what it was. I think that was a very different angle. Anyways, Tishmera, ready number 21, the goalkeeper from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. But it's a nice contest, to be honest, with both the teams trying to reach for that solitary goal. One goal, I think, just one goal, which can open and pave the path for one more to make it two. I'd be surprised if it remains at, if it goes to 1-0 and remains in the same score line. There's nothing much happening. Both the teams are doing brilliantly at the moment, trying to tackle, trying to twist the fate. Let's see from where it comes out. There's a huge cry for foul. There is a foul cry. There is a cry. It's all about the referee trying to know of what it is. Immediately, you can feel the commotion, the way they stood up in the ranks. Let's see what has happened in there. That's exactly the concern in there. He's a good listener. It's not just Mameng, Tameng, Wangden Tameng. And now, this might be very costly. This will be huge. This is something from which they might not be able to recover. Our Sudeva Delhi Football Club, if this gets into the zone inside the goal post, it's for the whistle. We start off. There'll be movement. Here he comes. He does well, and he does it very slowly to get the goal moving and gets it absolutely cleanly to make it moving. So the home team celebrate. Look at how he has put the ball inside his stomach to celebrate, and his players joins in the celebration and gets through the camera. So one for Sporting Club de Goa, zero for Sudeva Delhi Football Club as he prays to the Almighty and almightily prays. And that was Alistair Anthony who scored that goal via that penalty. And then he picks up the ball. He's a barely person and makes the whistle going, saying, "Spot the ball." There you go. Alistair Anthony is from Sporting Club de Goa scoring the goal. And now it will make it heavenly difficult now for Sudeva Delhi Football Club to make a comeback. 1-0. Finally. All of them waiting with bated breath to know where is the first goal coming. There you go. And it was had to be coming from a penalty because all of them doing the simple basics of football. It was not coming from anywhere. We already had the near misses coming in. You had your hands on head, you had the ruffle of your hair, put your hands on waist to know why it was not happening. And then eventually a huge foul came in from Sudeva Delhi Football Club, and they have paid a heavy penalty of it to now trail by one goal. 16 minutes remaining, 16 minutes plus the extra time remaining for this match to finish. It would be a heavy zone. Can it be some zone where we will be now saying, okay, this is not the right time. to make us pull it up. It can be very much into the cross dimensions. As the dimensions now, they just hate to be a what's more of a known question. As you get into a small little drinks break, one for Sporting Club de Goa, zero for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. And welcome back as we start off again. Not much time now left for this match to finish. So if they have to do, they have to do it very quickly. Can they get onto the food? To just put it of how it is the much more nuances of the bowling. So very interesting of how the twisting the ball, getting ahead. Nicely done, Alistair Anthony. Sonwas versus Rituraj Mohan from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Trying to take away the ball with a whimper and makes the foul. So there is now a foul being created, but it's not a huge foul as it was compared to that goal which happened before. Every time it happens, a question dust really comes in to the core. There's a trilemma and a euphoric moment just happening there. 17 minutes. Look at that yellow, orange, yellow, orange, yellow, orange, 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 yellow, orange, yellow. It's a nice line formation. While he was trying to kick it off, it hits thud right into the body of the defender. From now he does well, absolutely well. Brilliant save this is from from Alistair Anthony of Sporting Club. They go not allowing the ball to hugely climb up and roar in the air. This is what is so far significant. Find some of a niggle on the ties is the goalkeeper Avilash Paul. So much work for the uh, the medical team now. So it's been coming all the way. It's pouring some water. This will be have to pressing it up, pressing it down on there. One for Sporting Club de Goa, zero for Sudeva Football Club. Yeah, substitution. So 77 Vinil Puzari will be replacing Alistair Anthony for Sporting Club de Goa. Waiting in the substitutions, number 12 and 3 from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. So number 12 is Mohammad Izaz Ahmad. Number 3 is Vishwadev Basumatari. They both now get into their play. So two of them goes out, two of them comes in. Very important
Sports
that
Sporting Club de Goa,
they don't
jersey
touch
number
any of
12,
those finer points. Only the best of the points they can touch.
Vishwadev
Sudeva Delhi Football Club
Basumatari.
is all about scoring the first goal and to make it
Sudeva
even
Delhi
Stevens at 1-1.
Coming
Sporting Club they go up playing in a home territory will not allow it to happen,
jersey number
or
8,
that is as much as they will try and not
Basumatari
it to
replacing
happen.
jersey number 3,
Sudeva Delhi Football
Vishwadev
Club
Basumatari.
They are on the back of a loss versus Delhi Football Club. Remember, so winning this will make them come back with those points. Trying to get a header. How close was this one? A corner opportunity for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Not easy from their point. You just try that angle curving in to the best of your colleague's header, and then he needs to implore and execute the shot into the jaws of the goalpost. So much of that perfection remains getting it. Nice angle, nice tree of the dotted line crossing the pole is. But from here on was snatched by Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Right at the corner past the center line. Commotion still happening. That's number 5. It's Aryan Hocher from Sudeva Delhi Football Club. 81st minute. Now the game has entered. Less than 10 minutes plus the extra time. The match to finish. Is getting into a month's final zone here. Trying to see, trying to sick it. That's his very well from Tondam Singh Noram, the captain. With a footing, it is AKS Shikhar of Sudeva. Can hear the hooters coming in. This is an excellent support that the home team has got with a nice painting on the wall. It's number 39. This is K. Lalmal Swama of Sudeva Delhi Football Club. I love those paintings, isn't it? So, forming on the walls. So if we were done it, I'm sure it has taken good amount of time to get those done and dusted on the walls. Called murals, isn't it? All those paintings we call murals, which are there in sports. A goalkeeper probably flying. It's and projected right behind the goalkeeping post, so it has to be. That's just number 30 region. Goalkeeper and the header is very much in sync of two opposition parties there. 82 minutes, not before we had some great contest, some good fascination coming in. So number 3 in there now. That's Vishwadev Basumatari from Sudeva. In fact, that's number 13, beg your pardon. I couldn't see number. So this is Chajo Prashan and not Basumatari. No, this is the wrong one. Wrong corner kick. No one moved. All saw the ball just flying over them. And some good difference between much more height, much gap between the head and where the bottom portion of the football was. It's, goalkeeper of Sporting Club de Goa, Avilash Paul. In this corner, you can see that's number 21 is Nitish Mehra of Sudeva Delhi Football Club. And to see the ball go quite, not very much quite at the corner as the ball goes out of bounds. Quickly have to regress and trespass that unit. So much belongs to the ball as Chen picks it up and gives it to Kunal Keshav Kundaikar, the captain of Sporting Club de Goa. Looks like he's all the way there from Maharashtra. Very close that part in the geographical location of India, Maharashtra, Goa. Trying to play some spotless okay, with the ball, trying to tackle, trying to get the point of points, trying to get a good pass was Vinil Pujari from Sporting Club de Goa. Nice header came in from joiner Monte Lorengo. That's near the defenses of Sudeva. Picturesque one in the picture. Ball goes out of bounds. Not very happy with the decision of the referee in there. Have to keep on moving. The ball now is along with Kunal Keshav Kundaikar. That's Kunal Keshav Kundaikar, number 2, the captain in a picture with the ball rising up. as he threw right in to the leg of its Lal Ming Chuanga, who replaced just a while back as a substitute. 85 minutes will finish now in 5 seconds. Threw all around the ball, trying to get it. That's visually Basumatari. That's visually Basumatari on the left of the picture. At the corner is gone out of the picture. Center line is a good dribble, good tackling off the line. Was waiting in the wings was Sporting Club de Goa to receive the ball. But well, ball retrieval was from Sudeva Football Club. Ready for the kick is Zahid Yusuf. Yusuf gets the ball. Just sees the ball going out of the bounds. Chair. The goalkeeper doesn't have to do anything. Paul is Avilash Paul, the goalkeeper. Sporting Club de Goa. That's Avilash Paul. Number one position for his team. He hasn't had too much of questions being asked from the attackers of Sudeva Delhi Football Club today. It's much more of a comfortable position that the other end. One goal has been scored against him. So probably having a silent prayer that from some of his colleagues just implores the first goal to make it 1-1. Let's see what happens. You see, most of them come to the pride to the fore when it's just the very dying minutes. And then the actual minutes happens. And never know in the dying seconds also you've seen goals being scored. And the game becomes so far important. The game turns on its head. You never know as you see the minutes and the seconds dying out and in a very quick manner. And that's one. That's when the teams starts playing much more maturely, I believe. Let's see what happens. If you see how the maturity now plays on them subware. But you mention it live. But yeah, listen to something. Lively could pass. Putting it across, putting it getting on that zone. And Sudeva on the top of the picture. Can he go to goal? Oh, right to the corner. Did climb on vastly. Came with the ball was K.S. Shikha from his right foot, but by the time you kicked it to his left, there you came too much close to the end of the goal post. And well done from the defender also came in. I believe that was his Narayan Das, number 6 was with him. It's right into the leg of the goalkeeper. He's filling it. Medical assistance comes in. A bit of a halt of play. One for Sporting Club de Goa, zero for Sudeva Football Club. Not much time left in this match to complete. Last minute, starting off. Ah, he fell right at the foot. So two of it's Lalwan Lama right at the top of the list of Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Splitting his eyes wide open. Just crouches right at the bottom of the goal of the ball. Ah, there is an attacker who has fallen down. It's got right onto the head there. Sudeva is doing okay in there. It's number 4. So it's Dheeraj Chauhan from Sporting Club de Goa who felt it. So 90 minutes have finished, so 6 minutes have been added as extra time. How quickly those 45 minutes have finished, isn't it? That's the nature of the game. We're very much into it. You know it. So let's see if the extra time yields any surprise here for the Sudeva Delhi Football Club to make it 1-1, or can double pressure will be applied by the Sporting Club de Goa, which will then make it impossible for Sudeva Delhi Football Club to make to make at least open their account. Have not been able to do so at the moment, because if they don't, this match is very much going out. And with them, then the Sudeva Delhi Football Club will be on consecutive losses in the 4 matches that they'll play. In the 3 matches they'll be featuring, and then it will be a draw and a win now for, as and when it comes, for the Sporting Club de Goa. Be happy. Started off with a win of the middle match was a win of 1-0 versus Neroka Football Club. Started off with a loss, so they'll be happy that after that loss there's a win and draw. Now they'll be just be keeping the fingers crossed that it is a win for them. So it's be no penalty shootout, not being the knockouts. It only started at quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals. It's all about how you play the championship points. There's nothing like when getting into semi-finals and the finals. The more the points you conquer, you remain at the top of the table. That's how a winner is being decided in such type of formats. So there'll be vastly mean majority. They'll be saying that both of them have done well. But, it's like one is using the best of the energy in a much more better fashion. The other one is not. Sudeva Delhi Football Club is actually asking a question towards the umpire. It can be very easy. Hands on head, the question being asked, they know they'll have to keep on asking it because they are trailing by 1 goal. Oh, yellow card! Yellow card shown both to Justin number 14 and 7. First to number 14, Rituraj Mohan being shown a yellow card. Then 14 minus 7, make it jersey number 7, Doyle Elvis from Sporting Club de Goa gets a yellow card. Doyle Elvis, the man of the match in the last drawn match of 1-1 versus Karbi Anglong Morning Star Football Club. And he says, okay, not for you, but for you both, there is a yellow card. So Rituraj Mohan from Sudeva Delhi Football Club gets a yellow card. I'm sure he'll be. Here is Doyle Elvis also who's got it. There's 2 yellow cards being shown, both of them. So 2.5 minutes remaining. Ball has been kicked in, which is needed a header. Just moving on. Moving on with the channel is Doyle Elvis. One more mistake and they'll be shown a red card. We need to be very cautious now with the gameplay, both the players. You cannot be affording any silly more mistakes here. This can be costly for the team. You might be a very good player, but if you're not playing for the team, then the individual brilliance just goes to cold storage, to be honest. For every players would know, have to get in the best position from 68 versus 6 after the ball. It's not Rickle. And then Tamang also, that's the goalkeeper of Sudeva Delhi Football Club, Nitish Mehra. He'll be happy with just one goal. His colleagues at the center, the midfielder, and the center forward, they have done seriously well. But he got a good pass. Is this an important pass? Could be a very important one. This is actually where they're going to score and not they're going to defend and not score. There's the Yellow Army right going behind. Oh well, he took his position behind, but he was from the opposition. This coach of Sudeva Delhi Football Club. He forms such an important team there. So just few seconds are remaining for this match to finish. Can Sudeva Delhi Football Club get it very quickly now? Hustling and bustling here. They can find the foot not into the best of that scale. Lalmal Swama with the ball to see where he can just put it through. The ball just climbs on the top of everybody who are waiting for the corner to be received. Is this a chance? Is this a small bit of a chance? Oh my goodness! What a chance was being created to make it 1-1. 1-2 angular straight assist. Could have been absolutely spot on to make it 1-1. How dangerous this would have been. Would have been crying on this, and why not? And there we go. The final whistle has been blown, which means it's a Sporting Club de Goa
Final
who
score
are the
Sporting Goa
winners.
1,
One goal
Sudeva
to
Delhi
zero
0.
for Sudeva Delhi Football Club. Solitary goal coming in a 74th minute from Alistair Anthony, and that one was the only one I can see is it's Lalma Hang Swang smiling along the match officials. They know how close this could have been. But that's what we had from this match today. This is Mayur Barwa wrapping up the affairs from the Bantolim Athletics Stadium here in Goa. Until the next time we meet, you take care of yourself and have a great evening ahead. Cheers.
Spectacular Sporting
Bye.
Club de Goa.